BLACKBERRY again. That time it's headed away, but not quite lost yet. And the ball turns around and creeps into the net. It is the equalizer, and well, I think they have worked for it. It's Chinonso Okonkwo.
But this is a lot of poor defending, really, and very good.
From a good position where they can dig out something, and what a finish that was! What an absolute stunner! What a totally unexpected goal, and that is the substitute.
That was masterfully done.
All right, some highlights for you from the Nigeria Professional Football League game played in Owerri, match day 11. Heartland eventually edging Rivers United 2-1 in that game to pick up all 3 points at stake. Onye Wajuku is still here with me, and we'll be going, of course, into discussions around the Nigerian Football Federation any moment from now. But before we do that, Onye, games are over now. The 2 games are over, and we can conveniently and comfortably announce to you that Barcelona are out of the UEFA Champions League. Atletico Madrid have been able to do the job, convincing 2-0 win in the return leg, and so that tradition continues. Defending champions don't get back to winning the UEFA Champions League. We've never seen a team in recent history win it back-to-back. So Atletico Madrid 2-0. Interestingly, the 2 goals from Antoine Griezmann, the Frenchman, one a good header in the first half, the second one from the penalty spot. And so they have knocked out the defending champions Barcelona. Benfica, Bayern have also ended it 2-2. So Atletico Madrid, Bayern Munich join Manchester United and Real Madrid in the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League. Going very quickly, your comments.
Manchester City. You said Manchester United.
Manchester City, I beg your pardon. Slip of tongue.
Atletico are a very difficult team to play to in. You know, I think the character of the coach, Anton Simoni, Diego Simoni has been imparted on his players.
A team plays like the coach.
Yeah,
a team is a reflection of the coach.
They don't give up. They're so aggressive. In fact, in the first leg,
even not for the red card
at the Nou Camp, when the Fernando Torres got the red card to Torres, they were still playing as if they were 11 men. You know, so that's the kind of philosophy that he has imparted on the team, and I think it's a deserved result that they have gotten. Felix Awogu said it here. After the El Clasico, the 2 teams, I mean Barcelona and Real Madrid, struggle, maybe the mental exhaustion, but Real, we are able to overcome theirs because
the brilliance of Cristiano Ronaldo.
They have a magician. But
the Messi is the best player in the world.
Well,
he wasn't able to weave his magic.
And it's so surprising that they also have Neymar and Suarez, and they were not. I think it's a credit to Atletico Madrid and Diego Simoni. They just got deserved reward for their, you know, this commitment over the years, what they have been able to do over the years, continue to play, not giving up, and you know
So out of these 4 teams now, Onye, Madrid, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, who knows? We could have the Madrid derby in the semi-finals or in the finals. Manchester City and Bayern Munich. Who are you going to put your money on? This is the final 4. Anything can happen from now on in the UEFA Champions League.
It's difficult. When you look at the performance of these teams, the players at their disposal, especially Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, for Atletico Madrid, not really much for the individual players. They play like a bunch, they play like a gang, and that's what the coach has been able to instill into the team. So, making prediction. Man City is surprising.
Very tricky side.
Very surprising. You know, maybe somehow Mother Luck is trying to smile on Manuel Pellegrini, because a lot of people felt for him that he has a coach
that lost his job even
before the season ended. Maybe it could be a way of you know, winning something and telling the management of the team that you made a mistake.
Telling me to
go and bringing somebody while I'm still at the helm. But the 4 teams are very, very, you know, comfortable. They have done so well to get to this stage, and anything can happen. If it's Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid eventually gets to the final, this is not the first time. Remember that Bayern Munich and Dortmund also, you know, played in the final. I think about 3 or 4 years ago. So, but it's so much at stake to him.
All right, let's quickly now talk about the Nigerian Football Federation Extraordinary Congress. Before the Congress yesterday, the NFF and FIFA Integrity Group also had a meeting. Nigeria joined up to the FIFA Integrity Initiative. And then these are the pictures, of course, of that event. But Oye, people do not understand really what this is all about. I'm sure you can quickly feed us in with what this is all about. It's a huge, huge move by the Nigerian Football Federation to protect the sanctity of the competitions that we have and, of course, of FIFA competitions.
Absolutely, Toyin. This initiative already has about 109 members. And
members of FIFA?
Members of FIFA. And basically, to guard against, to protect the sanctity of football competitions against a high-level match fixing.
Match fixing,
because there's so much at stake in sports betting at the moment that these characters can go to any level to fix. So what they have done is to bring that model to Nigeria. Dr. Christian Emerowa has been representing the Nigerian Football Federation in seminars across the world, in Abidjan and the rest of the world. And they are going to bring the model. They already have a desk officer. There are about 4 stages, and they want to ensure that football, the honor, the sanctity of football is protected in the country.
All right, after this, earlier today, the Nigerian Football Federation also had the Extraordinary Congress and came up with a whole lot of issues around football. Of course, you already know that some of these issues are already in public domain, including the issues around the legitimacy of the Amadou Pinnick-led board. The sports minister was part of the Congress, and everything went well. We'll be taking a look at some of the communique from the Congress, but I'm told we have joining us on the line now, I suppose from Abuja, is Effiong Johnson, a member of the Giwa faction of the NFF, is joining us on Sports Tonight now. So let's just quickly meet up with Effiong Johnson. Effiong Johnson, thank you so much for joining us on Sports Tonight this Wednesday. But let me just start by